Hey everyone, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital recap for Wednesday, March 10th. First off, I wanted to start with our Encrypted Capital newsletter. Want to let you guys know that we do have a free subscription and a paid subscription if you guys want to support the channel. For the free subscription, we'll send out a couple emails a week regarding updates on news, along with some discounts on some of our merch, ledgers. We got some really cool seed plates where you can store your 24-word phrase. You guys will get discounts and all that. And then we have our paid subscription. If you guys want to sign up, it's $95 a month. And we will talk about all sorts of awesome things going into some of our calls here. We're talking about Telcoin. We had this back in November 25th. We know that Telcoin is absolutely exploding right now. We're going to go to the chart here in just a second. But as you can see, we talked about the grayscale portfolio, where they were sitting at, along with our TEL call, which was down 70% at the time and is now up roughly 4,000%. And we put this out in our newsletter for free. This type of content is going to be paid from here on out now. So if you guys do want to find those projects, we do some really good deep dives and research into what we think are going to be really, really successful projects. And I got some of that stuff coming up here in the video today. And then this was what we put out yesterday, so you can get an idea. This is what's prepping for alt season. We talked about mainstream media manipulation, our Telcoin price prediction, and our current portfolio moves. So we'll let you guys know when we are buying certain assets, when we are selling, and when we are accumulating. So if you guys want that info, links in the description below. Let's get into Telcoin right now. So we got Telcoin is up 40% for the day. It was peaking at just around 50% for the day. Right over here, 006 cents. It looks like it's on its way up to a penny. And who knows where it's going to go from there. It's going to be very, very interesting to see if they drop some really crazy news. There was a couple other projects that I had on the plate that I was looking at that are very similar, that are in the telecom industry. And one of those you guys actually brought to my attention, Peter Schiff Crypto, who comments in a lot of our videos. He had mentioned the project DENT to us, and we invested in it right around the time that he told us to, and we were already up, I think, like 100 or 200% on our money. So thank you, Peter Schiff Crypto. You crushed it on that call, and so that prompted me to go ahead and do some more research into the telecom industry and the cryptocurrencies that are involved. And so let's go ahead. We'll pull up the DENT chart here. As we can see, DENT also broke out of its triangle just like Telcoin did. And now it's looking like it's trying to make a move to the upside, and it's trading at 002 cents. So it's very exciting. This stuff could be, game changers for the mobile and telecom industry. And so what I did here, and I'm going to do a deeper dive in DENT. I kind of just want to touch on it in this video because we're pretty excited about it, and we're starting to see some really nice price movements from these cryptocurrencies that are involved in this space. So if you guys go to dentwireless.com, you guys can go ahead and check out and kind of see what they're looking to tackle. And from what I've gathered, essentially what they're trying to do is allow people to buy and sell their mobile data. And it seems like that's been a really big issue because a lot of times people have mobile and data plans where, if anything, either they're going to run out of data or it's just going to roll over into the next month, and they're probably not even going to end up using that for that next month if they haven't used the previous month. So this is allowing people to go ahead and go on an exchange and transact their data. And so I did pull up their white paper here. It says, "We are here to put a dent in the universe," and they quote Steve Jobs here. And let's scroll down here to the executive summary. So it says, "The world is changing, barriers are falling, the usage of Ethereum blockchain and smart contracts is removing the middlemen and reducing costs across several industries. Banks are changing the way they do transactions, while the industry is reducing complexity in manufacturing, supply chain, and logistics. This white paper describes the DENT exchange we are building, the transparent marketplace for selling, buying, and donating mobile data packages." So like we discussed, they are essentially going to be creating a marketplace which will allow users to do just that. It says that mobile data access is becoming an essential human need as much as hot water and electricity. However, according to GSMA, in 2016, still less than half the world's population uses mobile data. For data users, usage vary vastly across geographies, which shows the huge potential to be unlocked. Reasons are, besides network availability and handset affordability, the perceived high cost of data, which varies from below $1 per gig to well above $10 per gig between operators and regions for domestic usage. Furthermore, operators are locking in customers with rigid data offerings that are made to expire when unused within a given time, which lead to even higher prices per gig that customers effectively pay. So as a consequence of the customer locking in, data usage abroad can become prohibitively expensive with prices per gig in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. All this generates billions of dollars of profit for the operators, but inhibits unlocking the full potential of mobile data. And so they're basically trying to liberate mobile data and essentially facilitate mobile data purchases. It says DENT enables automated purchases capability of data packages for consumers and Internet of Things devices. The user always gets the best price from the most suitable operator in his region without having to worry about buying too much or too little data. So with the eSIMs, and this is kind of what they're targeting now, with the eSIMs, instead of having to change SIM cards or essentially go with a carrier in another country when you're traveling, and normally that data is always very, very high, the eSIM essentially will allow you to basically change carriers whenever you please, from my understanding of it. So I think that this combined with the projects like Telcoin, which is allowing people to use their mobile phones to send money that are unbanked from country to country, and kind of handling like the peer-to-peer international remittance payments. You have DENT allowing you now to sell the mobile data. So I think any projects that are involved in the telecom arena, essentially, especially the crypto projects, it seems like that is going to be a very, very great area to place your money in order to be able to make exponential gains, because this is such a new market. So imagine getting into like XRP when it was trading at 0.005 cents or whatever it was, and now it goes up to $4. I mean, that's insane gains, and I think that we're going to start seeing these types of gains, and we're already starting to kind of see it now with Telcoin, where you're going to see these exponential run-ups where you're talking thousands, if not tens of thousands of percents up. So I did want to touch on this a little bit in this video. I don't have a ton of time today. I have a couple interviews to do for the company. So I did want to put this stuff in your guys' ear and in front of your eyeballs so you can check this out for yourself and maybe do your own research. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but in my opinion, any crypto projects in the telco space that are going to be having a good team behind them and actually have a real world use case are going to be great projects to look into to start investing in. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of the Encrypted Capital recap for Wednesday, March 10th. If you guys like what you heard, please drop us a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our newsletter, where we will be putting out some of our calls and some of our research that we will not be sharing on YouTube. So you guys have a great day, and we will catch you all in the next video.